Hello everyone, this is Annalise Sikibet from Bepet2C, and for today's video, I'm going to discuss to you the Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge or Tpack as a framework for technology-driven teaching and learning. So, the Tpack framework was introduced by Ponya Mishwa and Matthew J. Kohler of Michigan State University in 2006. With it, they identified three primary forms of knowledge: the content knowledge or CK, or the pedagogical knowledge or PK, and technological knowledge or TK. As you look at the diagram, you'll notice that the three primary forms of knowledge are not entirely separate. In fact, the intersections of each are critical because they represent deeper levels of understanding. Tpack is technology integration framework that identifies three types of knowledge instructors need to combine for successful EdTech integration. Technological, pedagogical, and content knowledge, or EKA Tpack. The Tpack is an essential part of the education system today, as it incorporates that growing demand on the use of technology in the classroom, as well as continuing the focus on the content and how we teach it. Therefore, it sets up education for the future as well as setting up the students for their future. As previously noted, Tpack is essential to enabling teachers to implement ICT in the teaching, as it enables teachers to select and use hardware and software, identify the affordances or lack thereof of specific features, and use the tools in pedagogically appropriate and effective ways. So, there are 7 components are addressed in the Tpack framework. The first one is content knowledge or CK. Teachers' knowledge about the subject matter to be learned or taught. The second one is pedagogical knowledge or PK. Teachers' deep knowledge about the process and practices or methods of teaching and learning. The third one is technology knowledge or TK. Knowledge about certain ways of thinking about and working with technology tools and resources. The fourth one is pedagogical content knowledge or PCK. It's consistent with and similar to Schulman's idea of knowledge of pedagogy that is applicable to the teaching of a specific content. Then, the fifth one is technological content knowledge or TCK, an understanding of manner in which technology and content influence and constrain one another. Then, next is technological pedagogical knowledge or TPK, an understanding of how teaching and learning can change when particular technologies are used in particular ways. Then the last one is technological pedagogical content knowledge or Tpack, underlying truly meaningful and deeply skilled teaching with technology. Tpack is different from knowledge of all three concepts individually. Instead, Tpack is the basis of effective teaching with technology, requiring an understanding of the representation of concepts using technologies. Pedagogical techniques that use technologies in constructive ways to teach content. Knowledge of what makes concepts difficult or easy to learn and how technology can help to address some of the problems that students face. Knowledge of students, prior knowledge and theories of epistemology, and knowledge of how technologies can be used to build on existing knowledge to develop new epistemologies, or it's written old ones. The main purpose of Tpack, or technological pedagogical content knowledge, is that it is helps teachers consider how their knowledge domains intersect in order to effectively teach and engage students with technology. So that's all for today, and I hope you learned something.